In today's video, we're going to be testing how much you can survive while using Rampage mode in Grand Theft Auto Online. So in order to get Rampage mode, you have to have the new Lost Relic that Rockstar added in the last treasure hunt about a week ago. And I won't be showing you guys how to get that in this video. I'll leave a link to the treasure hunt video I did in the description if you're interested in checking that out. It's not difficult at all. It's just going to probably take about 30 minutes of your time in order to complete. However, one of the perks of acquiring the stone hatchet is something called Rampage mode. Now, to give you the best one-to-one comparison, it's very similar to Trevor's ability in Grand Theft Auto 5 story mode. Now, it is a little bit different. That mode for Trevor gave him better damage, and it also made him invincible. That does not work the same way here in Grand Theft Auto Online. So a couple things before we dive into how it works. Number one, Rampage mode is only active for a limited time. There are breaks that happen in between if you lose your Rampage mode, and it can also only be done with the stone hatchet out. You can't get Rampage mode and then switch to another weapon. It pretty much locks you into the stone hatchet as soon as that happens. So in today's video, we're going to be figuring out just how much you can survive with the stone hatchet Rampage mode. So let's start with guns and how that would ultimately impact you. So according to the in-game prompt, Rampage mode temporarily reduces damage taken and speeds up health regeneration while active. So normally, if you were just not in Rampage mode, anything that hits your head is going to kill you. A headshot is going to one-shot kill you no matter what. Unless you're using a bulletproof helmet, we are not using that for this test. So let's see what happens when you go in Rampage mode. How many shots can you survive? So this is our first test right here, and I was shocked. So I had my friend Ninja actually shoot at me, and he was able to get 6 shots off, and it didn't kill me at all. I thought for sure I was going to die during that process, but it didn't happen, which is crazy. So I wanted to test that again. I wanted to see, just how effective something like that would be. So now I had my friend Nord and Ninja shoot at me at the same time. Now with them both shooting at me, they were eventually able to kill me, but it took around 20 shots of headshots in order to get that done. So basically, with the stone hatchet Rampage mode activated, you can survive around 20 shots to the head without dying. So it doesn't make you invincible per se, but it makes you darn near invincible to bullets, because there's a good chance that during those 20 shots that are hitting you, you're going to be able to escape or make your move to attack the enemy. So needless to say, Rampage mode is incredibly effective against bullets from guns, pistols, submachine guns, etc. What about explosives, something like an RPG or a homing missile or a sticky bomb? Well, it's not as so much effective against that. So I had my friend Ninja here actually fire an RPG at my feet and right at my body as soon as it happened, and I was not able to survive. It killed me instantaneously. So I'm not sure if that just goes to show how powerful the RPG is, or if the Rampage mode doesn't, stack up all that well against that. But we even tried again because I was that skeptical, and we even had this one land at my feet. And same thing here. It was destroyed me in one shot. So the Rampage mode is not going to protect you against RPGs. Unfortunately, that's something that will not help you out at all. We wanted to try something else, and that is the explosive sniper rifle rounds. Because if you don't have Rampage mode, explosive sniper rifle rounds will kill you in one shot. So we wanted to do that test, and it allows you to survive a handful. Now, I don't know the exact amount because I wasn't able to continue the Rampage mode, because when you get shot with the explosive sniper, you do start ragdolling around. But I was able to survive 4 or 5 volleys of the explosive sniper before it ended up killing me. And what's funny is we even did another test where my friend Nord ran in front of the shot and it actually hit him. It blew him up in one shot, and then when I was getting hit, I was able to survive another 3 or 4 volleys from the explosive sniper. So you will force the enemy to reload if they are firing at you with an explosive sniper, which is really cool, and it might end up saving your life. Now, the only problem there is that if someone has a sniper, they most likely have a huge range advantage on you, and that might prove to be very, very costly. Now, the next thing we wanted to test was, can you survive vehicles running you over? Just general damage, getting hit by a car. So this would be the same type of damage as like falling from, you know, a building or whatever the case is. So I ended up getting Rampage mode, and then I had my friend wind up and basically run me over at full speed, and I was able to survive, basically taking no damage. Now, if you were hit by a car going that fast, there is no way that you would be able to survive. In Grand Theft Auto Online and real life too. So this thing protects you so well against just general damage. That's the coolest part about it. That had no chance to kill me. Again, he was going at full speed, and it literally did nothing to my player, which is awesome. Now, we mentioned earlier that you can't change weapons while using the stone hatchet and its Rampage mode ability. But what about getting inside of a vehicle? Well, the answer to that is yes. If you get Rampage mode, you can actually get inside of a car and drive, which means you'll be protected if you're hit inside while in Rampage mode. Now, the only problem with that is Rampage mode without getting chain kills, so more hatchet kills back to back to back, really only lasts about 10 seconds long. So you won't be able to get very far or really do anything if you get in a vehicle. A more effective method would be to use a motorcycle. Now, the reason I say this is because you can use melee weapons on a motorcycle, and you can actually have the stone hatchet out, and you can do like drive-by axing of people. And this will allow you to maintain high speeds, travel distances, while also racking together chain kills. Now, this process is certainly not going to be easy. It's very hard to control a motorcycle and focus on, you know, axing people that are on the side of the street, but it can be done, and it is way more effective than having to wait for the Rampage mode to reload. Because if you do lose your Rampage mode, I think it's like either a minute or 2 minutes before you can get it back. Like, it does take a long time in order for that to happen. I think Rockstar wanted to balance this here, and I certainly think they did a good job. And at the end of the day, I think it's really a gimmick more than anything. But they did a really good job of balancing everything, considering you have to wait so long if you lose it, and you can only use it, of course, with the stone hatchet. So bottom line, what is my overall review of the stone hatchet Rampage mode? How much can you survive? You can survive a lot. If it's bullets, if it's sniper rifle rounds, if it's general damage from a car, it pretty much makes you invincible unless you're in a situation where you're getting tag teamed by like 2 or 3 people shooting at you. Then yeah, you're in trouble. The only thing it's not so great against, explosives. I don't know if Rockstar did that on purpose or if that's just a general weakness of the Rampage mode. I'm really not too sure, but all I know is it was incredibly effective against everything else. The hard part about this is maintaining Rampage mode. It's very difficult to do. It's tough trying to find other NPCs to rack together chain kills, and if you're fighting against, you know, someone who's not an NPC, like a police or another player, they're going to have obviously a massive range advantage on you, and you'd really have to sneak up on them for this to be all that effective. So how practical is this? I'm not sure, but you can totally have some fun with it, and you can see how much you can survive as well, and just do fun things like we did, like, you know, get run over by a car going full speed, which I think is really, really fun. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating on this video. That'd be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.